Hello everyone. So let's start out today just finding your easy seat on your mat. Getting ready to soften the body, tune into ourselves for a moment. And just feel the breath. Let the body lift nice and tall. Roll those shoulders just a couple of times, settling into this position. Just allow the body a moment to soak up everything around you with all your senses. Hearing all the sounds, smells, even noticing how your body feels, like your hands touching your legs, the clothes touching your skin, your body touching the mat, feeling all those sensations. And notice how the breath begins to pull your awareness more internally, feeling the movement of the breath at the belly. Notice how the breath naturally lengthens as the body relaxes. How there's just an ease to being in this seat. Taking just a couple more deep, full breaths. As you inhale this next time, let your mouth close. And as you exhale, open the mouth and squeeze the belly to quickly push the air out. Inhale again normally, easily recovering that breath. And as you exhale again, open the mouth and just forcefully blow out that breath, pulling the belly to the spine. Continue on your own, several more of these breaths. Let the inhales be that much longer than your exhales. The exhales are very quick and intense, pulling the belly to the spine. body is collapsing a little bit, trying to breathe. If you can lift back up and stay comfortably relaxed as you're breathing. Letting the inhales be nice and easy, comfortable, slow. You might even notice those inhales lengthening even more as you continue with this practice. Just 2 more of these breaths. And then breathing normally for a moment. Noticing the quality of the breath now, and if it has changed from the moment that we sat down, to even just notice the breath. Just 1 more normal breath. And as you inhale again, we're going to come into that alternate nostril breath. You guys are familiar with that. So just start out plugging off that left nostril and inhaling through the right. Pause at the top of your inhale, change nostrils, and exhale through the left. Inhale through that left nostril. Pause at the top, change nostrils, and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale left. And exhale right. Continue breathing in this fashion, this alternate nostril breath on your own for a few minutes. Let your body stay as relaxed as possible throughout this exercise. You can even change your position if you're getting uncomfortable in the seat that you are, but continue the breathing. Changing nostrils, staying as relaxed as possible. You're just noticing the body throughout this exercise. Finish wherever you are at, ending with that exhale, being on the right side, and then breathing normally for a moment. And once again, noticing how the body feels. In our yoga practice, we place a lot more emphasis on the postures, so the work of yoga. However, we give very little emphasis to all the breathing practices that go along with it. And there's quite a bit of release from the body with just breath work alone. So it's important to include the breath work into our practice, or when you simply want to notice a shift in the way that your body's feeling, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever may be presenting itself to you in maybe not feeling as good as you want to feel. There's the physical practice of yoga, and then there's the breath side of it too, and those two need to come together. So today I'm going to spend a little more time on some breath work, just to give you ways to include some breath movement in your home practice. Okay? And this is not something that has to be done on the mat. It can be seated in a chair. It can be while you're out walking. It's just a way to move the breath in our body and not let the body become stale. So let's come back to another exercise, the even breathing. These are all breathing exercises that we've done before in our classes. we're just putting them together into a larger practice today. So once again, just come back to that nice tall posture and a nice relaxed state. Okay, close your eyes once again if you've opened them. And now this is the even breath. And because we've been doing a little bit of breath work already, we've relaxed our body, so our breath might be quite a bit longer. So I'm going to have the count to go all the way to 7. And if for some reason that count is too large, you can go to whatever number works for you. Just make sure your exhales match that same number, okay? So everybody go ahead and exhale out all the breath in their body. And as you inhale, we're going to start that count. So here we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the breath going. I'm going to talk for a minute. You want to be at the top of your inhale when you get to that 7, and you completely want to have exhaled out all the breath by the time you get to 7 on the exhales. Okay. And follow your own pattern. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now keeping that rhythm in your own mind, go ahead and continue for the next several breaths on your own, because I would like to join you in this practice. And I can't breathe and talk at the same time. Keep going. Inhale. Sometimes you might notice you have to slow way down on that inhale. So instead of trying to get a whole lot of air in really quickly, we drag that inhale out. And then it's much easier to blow out all the breath quickly on those exhales. And you might even have to control how much is being exhaled so you can get to the bottom of that exhale in those 7 counts. Keep going. A few more breaths. If at any time you become dizzy or lightheaded, just stop the breathing and resume normal breathing for several breaths. And when you feel better, come back in, try again. And it's all normal sensations. If you are dizzy, we're just kind of displacing your normal levels of oxygen and increasing them a little bit with this extra breathing. So that actually is good for the body, just small doses. Okay, now we're going to add add to this even breath. Continue to breathe as you inhale to that count of 7. And then as you exhale, if you can, purse your lips like you're gonna breathe through a straw. Exhale out to those 7 counts with that little bit of resistance, okay, to the breath. It'll slow things way down. Stay relaxed. Try not to work very hard. You're just breathing to the best of your ability in that resisted way on those exhales. And pursing the lips, exhaling through the straw. Still going to the count of 7. It's a little bit more challenging, isn't it? Keep going. And it's hard to fill back up when half the breath is still left in the belly that didn't get exhaled out. So just modify how you're breathing to be able to accommodate those full breaths. Just a few more of these. And after this last exhale, just resume a normal breath. And go ahead and lay down on your back. And just notice the effects of your practice. All that breath work. You can keep the knees bent, or you can lengthen the legs out if you've been sitting with your legs crossed for this whole time. It feel nice to open the body. one more breath. And how does the body feel in comparison to doing active yoga postures? Let's go ahead and draw the knees into the chest. We'll just do some knee circles here, loosening up through the lower spine. And then taking that circle in the other direction. And rocking side to side. Now let's go ahead and rock and roll our way up and down just a few times. One more. You can balance and hover half boat for a moment. Engage that belly, lengthen through the spine. Let's do a few more of those. Rolling back, coming up, balancing in your half boat. Squeezing the belly, rolling down, coming up half boat, rolling down, coming up, and we'll come now onto all fours. Cat and cow. Inhaling as you open up into your cow. And exhaling into cat. Begin to sink your hips down into your child's pose. But keep moving, just as we have been sitting for a while with those breathing exercises. With this cat and cow, really extend through your body, the whole spine, the hips, the legs, the feet. And then resting down in your child's pose for just an extra breath, filling up your whole back body with breath. Then as you inhale, come back up all fours.
And now, go ahead and lift the right leg up, so bent knee here. Okay, extend the leg out, and then bend it again. Extend the leg out. See if you can maintain an equal amount of pressure as you're extending the leg between each of your arms, and the belly is engaged, okay, to hold your hips nice and square. Okay, so take that leg up, extend the leg, bend it, extend, and bend. And now with that bent knee, bringing the leg to the chest, and then back up. Bringing the leg to the chest, and back up, and to the chest, and back up, and then right down beside the other knee. But then we're going to lift the leg out to the side, that fire hydrant pose, and back down, lifting and down. Try to keep the hips square, and you're firmly planting into the arms, only lifting that leg high enough so that you're not rolling out of that great alignment, okay? And then as you lift the leg this time, extend it nice and straight, and back down, extend and straighten. One more, extend, straighten, and then bring it forward. Right here, toes down, and sinking back if you can. Try to keep the toes down. You won't go very far. You're going to get a stretch all along the back of that leg. Just another breath. See if you can draw those shoulders down the back. Just that movement builds an intensity into that stretch. Okay, and then as you exhale again, let's bring that knee right back in and under. Now I'm going to try to balance on just this right side, and even lifting the right arm, so we're completely balanced. If you can square those hips and try to lift the arms open, you'll see, just try. Really takes a lot of effort through the core. Yeah, I'm doing same side movement here. And a twist open. And bring that back foot off. So balancing head, I'm going to turn. Okay? Rotate your left knee just a little bit inward. Okay, and then bring that right knee down. Square off the hips, and then bring that right arm under the left. Thread the needle. One more breath. And then release back to center and come into child's pose one more time. As you inhale, come back up to your all fours. Now we're going to lift the left leg up, knee is bent, and grounding down equally through both arms, engaging that belly, squaring those hips, and then extend that leg out and back. Extend the leg out and back. Keep the shoulders down the back. Extend and bring it back. And now take that bent knee and pull it into the chest. And back up. Pull it into the chest. And back up. One more. Pull it into the chest. And back up. And now release the knee back down. Square the body once again. And now it's that fire hydrant pose on the left side. So lifting that knee out to the side. Keeping the hips square. And back down. Lift up. And back down. Lift up. And back down. And then we're going to lift up and straighten that leg out. Lift up and straighten. Back down. Lift up. Straighten. Back down. And now lift up and straighten. And then bring that leg forward. Toes pressing down into the mat. Pull the shoulders down the back. Just lengthening through the hamstrings. And you can sit back on this other leg if you want more intensity to your stretch. Always seeking to lengthen through the spine. One more breath. Okay. And then pull that leg right behind, beside the other one. Now we're going to balance on the same side. So we're going to shift and turn the right knee in just a hair. Okay. Place your weight on that right arm, that right leg. And then we're just going to place the back foot, the toes down gingerly, engage through that core, and we're twisting open. Lifting the left leg up as well. Okay. And then let the left leg return down, square the hips, and then bring that left arm under for your thread the needle on this side. Just one more breath. And then lift back up and release into child's pose. Popping up the wrist if you need. Pressing into those fingertips. And just breathing here a few breaths. as you inhale again, come up to all fours. Exhale, stepping back, down dog. Lengthening out those legs. Just look out between your legs. Look at whatever you see. Just notice how the world looks upside down. And just changing our view today with a longer breathing practice. What our idea of yoga is and how that integrates into the body. Just a few more breaths. And now just as we did in the all fours position, okay, we're going to lift our right leg up high here. Okay, pull the knee to the chest. Lift it back up high. Pull the knee to the chest. Lift it up high. Pull the knee to the chest. Now, with the leg extended, you can also just bend the knee and extend the leg. Bend the knee and extend. Bend and extend. And now you can bend and lift that lateral lift. Fire hydrant here in this three-legged dog. Okay, now go ahead and open, extend the leg. We're gonna pull that leg right through your hands. Okay, now step the back leg in just a hair and we've straightened out this front leg. Pyramid. Draw the shoulders down the back, lengthen the spine, square the hips, square the shoulders, lift the chest, the collarbones forward. Okay, and then let the head rest. Just one more breath. And now place your hands back down. We'll step this right leg back to your down dog. Taking a few breaths here. As you inhale again, now we'll take that left leg up, straight up. Okay, as you exhale, pull that knee to chest. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, pull the knee to chest. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, pull the knee to chest. Inhale, take it up this time, bend the knee. And straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Straighten. Bend the knee. Straighten. Bend the knee, and now that lateral lift of the knee. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And now bring that leg forward right in between the hands. Step that back foot in just a little bit. Release the shoulders down the back, lifting the collarbones up forward, opening the heart, and then release into that fold. Just one more full breath. And then go ahead and step right back to down dog. As you inhale again, let's roll out to plank. Drop your knees down. We're going to lower down to the mat. And bring your hands back behind you for locust. Palms facing down. Engaging the belly. Drawing the shoulder blades down the back. And we're going to bend the knees this time. Okay? So locust is, we're going to lift. And actually, keep the hands down for this. Just lift through the glutes and the hamstring. It's pretty challenging, so let's actually bring our hands in front of the body. Okay, and lift. You really want to engage through your core muscles. Lift. It's barely going to get those knees up off the floor. Lift. Just engaging the glutes. You really want to hug in through the core to take it out of your lower back. So lift. And lift. Lift. You'll notice that the upper body, even with the arms placed here in front of you, it lifts up as well. Okay, so you are contracting all of those back muscles. Trying to get those knees to lift up off the floor. Squeezing through the glutes. Keep lifting a few more. And then release. So feet coming down to the mat, arms extending out overhead, or your forehead can rest on them. And just breathing now into the back of the body. So just a couple more breaths here. From here, we'll just roll over onto your back. And we'll come into our modified pigeon to release the glutes and some of the lower back muscles, hamstrings. just one more breath on this side. Very gently release those legs, and then we'll change sides. Just another full breath. And gently release your legs right down to the mat, stretching your body out into Shavasana. Being sure to pull those shoulder blades down and under your back. Closing the eyes, deepening the breath. Just allowing your body to have a moment of complete rest. With nothing more to do but to breathe. And releasing any effort attached to the breath. And just noticing your own body breathing without judgment, without thought, without pacing. And feeling the practice in your body. For the next couple of breaths, as we seek to close this practice for today, just allow your awareness to follow the very depth of that breath and the movement of it in your body. From the moment of inhalation to the end of your exhale. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, encircling the wrists and the ankles. When you feel ready, go ahead, draw your knees into your chest. And we'll come back up to a seated position. Returning to the breath once again. Bringing your hands to your heart. Namaste.